Welcome. For this class, you will want either a yoga strap, a tie, a scarf, anything that you can tie around your foot and you can use just to extend the length of your arms. So when you're ready, find a kneeling position. And then we'll start just with some arm circles. So lifting your arms up and then rolling them back. You can start a few times rolling them back, and then you can switch going forwards. And then you can start to mix it up and go a little bit quicker backwards and forwards. Okay. That's enough. Now find your strap or whatever it is you're using. Hold it in front of you and hold it taut. You want the arms to be about 1 meter's distance apart. And then you're trying to isolate the movement to the shoulders. So you're not opening your ribs, you're not moving your back. The torso is going to stay still. Then on an inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, bring your arms down your back. So just isolating the movement to the shoulders. Keep going through this. You may find that it's quite challenging to bring the arms all the way back. If so, move your hands further apart so you have more distance. It's harder the closer the hands are together. So keep going through this a few more times. You want the shoulders to be really warm. Okay, then see if you can just edge your hands a little bit closer. And it is going to be harder the closer the hands are together. So don't go too much too quickly. And then continue to move through this. Make sure that you are not flaring out your ribs. You're not compensating with any of those movements of the spine. You're just keeping the movement to the shoulders. Okay, let's go 2 more of these. Good. Then reach both arms up like so. And then you'll just lean to the left, send your hips to the right so you get that nice deep stretch down the right side of your body. Keep your arms fully extended. You could even let your head tilt to the left a little bit, relax your neck. Remember to breathe here. Okay, then let's lift back up, moving to the other side, going to the right, hips go to the left. Keep your arms fully extended. Good, then lifting back up. This time, let your arms go back and hold it there. Try to nip in your ribs so you're not flaring out your ribs like so, but you're keeping the rest of the spine fairly neutral. Just letting the arms come back. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, slowly release. The shoulders may feel a little sensitive now, so go slowly. You can just put your strap to your side. Then come into a tabletop position. And now we're looking to really switch on the muscles surrounding the shoulders. So to begin with, I want you to sink your chest down, squeeze your shoulder blades together so we find retraction of the shoulder blades. Then push the floor away, move your shoulder blades apart. So think of broadening your upper back, and this is protraction. So let's go through this a few more times. Sink down, shoulder blades squeeze together. Then push away, shoulder blades move apart. Keep it going. See if you can go a little bit quicker. And again, we're just isolating this movement to the shoulders. So the spine is not going all the way around. Spine stays neutral. Just squeezing shoulder blades together and then moving them apart. Keep it going a few more times so you get really familiar with this movement. Good. And just find a neutral position. Walk your hands forwards, come up onto tented fingers. And then slowly on your exhale, sink your chest down into puppy pose. As you come down, tap your chin on the mat. And then inhale, lift back up. So that's the drill. Exhale, you lower down, tap your chin. Inhale, you come up. Keep it flowing. Move slowly with control. So it's not a race. It really is about these gradual, controlled movements. And then the next time you come down to puppy pose, hold it there. See if you can sink your chest down a little lower so you get more of an opening through the chest. Wonderful. Okay. Inhale, lift up, ripple forward. So you're coming to lie down on your belly. And keep your hands under your shoulders. Press your hands into the mat to lift your chest and roll your shoulders back. And we'll hold this cobra a few moments just to get really warm here. Start to deepen your breath. Then we'll move a little bit more dynamically now. So try to keep your chest glued to the mat as we transition. So bend your arms to lower your chest, then push yourself back into child's pose, staying as low as you can. Your hips might not sit all the way back, that's okay. Try to keep your chest low, and bend your elbows, open them out to the side, come forwards through to a cobra. So that's the drill. Keep it flowing. So chest stays low as you move back to child's pose. Keep it low as you come through to your cobra. A few more. Each time you come into your cobra, see if you can lift your chest a little higher. Last one of these. Come back to your cobra, hold it there. And step your feet together. Bring your legs together. And we'll just roll from left to right. So you get a nice stretch down the whole left side and right side of your body as you roll. Good. Then come and lie on your belly. Bring your forearms to the mat for Sphinx pose. Then lift your right leg and lift your left arm. And we're just going to hold this here. 10 breaths. So keep that leg up, keep that arm up. You can press through your right forearm to help with the balance. You're about halfway there. Good, and release. Second side, left leg lifts, right arm lifts. Keep it lifted as you hold 10 breaths. You're halfway there. Okay, and release. Give your hips a little shimmy side to side. Release any tension in the low back. Then we have the most challenging one that I've saved for last. So to begin, start by lifting your legs. Then you can walk your arms forward. You may just stay here on fingertips. Or if you feel steady, lift your arms up. 10 breaths. I know it's challenging to breathe here. Try to keep your breath steady. Keep lifting those arms and those legs. Last 2 breaths. And come back to your Sphinx. Give your hips a little shimmy side to side. Good. Then reach your left arm out to your left side. Roll onto the left side of your body. And then come up onto your right fingertips. Press through your right fingertips. Roll a little bit more weight onto your left shoulder. So we're really opening the left side of the chest. It's also a good opportunity to slow down the breath. Okay, rolling back onto your belly, reach your right arm out to the right side, roll onto your right. Press the left fingertips into the mat so that you can press a little bit more weight onto your right shoulder. Find a deeper opening through the chest. Wonderful. Roll back onto your belly. And then lift yourself up into tabletop. From here, step or sweep your right leg forwards and let your knee track past the ankle so your hips can sink down. Then reaching your arms up, bring your hands together in prayer and bend your elbows so your hands come to the back of your neck or maybe the back of your upper back. Now you're just going to hold this here, lift your elbows up, and with each exhale, continue to arch back. So the hips go down and forwards, the chest lifts up. Great, okay. Release your arms. You can relax them by your sides. Then right hand will rest on your right knee and the left hand will reach back to catch your back foot. Start to draw your foot in towards the back of your body. Hold it there. Focus your gaze on one spot to help with the balance. Keep sinking your hips down and forwards as you draw that foot in closer. Okay, slowly release your back foot. Don't let it ping back, just let it lower down with control. Let your hips sink down and forwards again. And then the left hand will reach back to catch anywhere along your leg. And your right arm will reach up and over. Start to bend back, lifting your chest up. Hold it here. Okay, very slowly coming out of the pose. Come back into tabletop. Then bring your left foot forwards. Let the knee track past the ankle as you sink into your low lunge. Then reaching your arms up again, hands come together. Bend your elbows. And as you sink your hips down, you'll start to open your chest. Think of lifting your ribcage away from your hips. Wonderful. Okay, release the arms. You can rest your left hand on your knee. The right hand will catch your back foot. Start to draw that foot in close to the back of your body. It can be a little wobbly, so go slow. And then hold it there, just focusing on deepening your breath. Okay, release that back foot. Don't let it ping back. Just let it lower with control. Then your right hand can reach for your back leg, and your left arm can reach up and over as you bend back. Hold it here. Keep your breath steady. Okay, slowly release. Give yourself time. Step back into tabletop. Let's mobilize the spine with a few rounds of cat-cow. So on your inhale, lower your belly, arch your spine. On your exhale, round, push the floor away. And keep moving through this at the pace of your own breath. Start to exaggerate each movement a little more as your spine becomes more mobile. Okay, find a neutral position and then sit back on your knees. Find your strap or whatever it is you're using and tie it to your right foot. Then make sure that the strap is on your right side. Then step your left foot forwards, come back into your low lunge and take hold of the strap with your right hand. So your right arm is reaching back. You may want to have some slack in the strap depending on how mobile your shoulders are. And from here, you're going to keep your chest facing forwards and just practice lifting your left elbow up, holding it here, and then lowering it down. So you're looking to get this rotation as the elbow comes up. The arm can bend to make it easier, and then down. And you may find that it's easy, and then you can start to walk your hand a little further down so you're closer to your foot. And you come into a little bit more of a back bend that way. So move through it a few times. And then the next time, bring your left hand to meet your right and hold the strap with both hands. Keep pressing your right foot down into the mat. Hold it here. Good, 1. Okay, bring your left hand back to your knee. Unroll your right shoulder. This time a little different. Pick up the right foot. Again, the strap is going to be held with your right hand. And you'll practice lifting your elbow up, finding that rotation, and then lowering it down 3 times. On the last one, you'll bring your left hand to meet your right. Hold the strap there. Keep drawing that right foot in close to you. So you use the strength in your leg to assist you in the pose. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Whew. And then come back into a kneeling position. And you're going to switch the strap to the other foot. And then bring the strap along the left side of your mat. Step your right foot forwards, coming into a lunge. Then again, your left hand will reach back to catch the strap. Start to bend your elbow and then lift the elbow up to the ceiling. So you're just isolating the movement to the shoulder. Keep it going a few times like this. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Don't worry if it feels a little uncomfortable. It likely will be if you've not done this before. And as I say, if you feel that there's a little bit more space and you can walk your hand further down the mat, go ahead. See if that's accessible. And then bring your right hand to meet your left. Hold it here. Think of bringing your elbows together. Lifting your chest. Maybe you could even walk the hands down the strap here. Good. Release. Then bend your back knee, lift your foot. And again, you'll move through that exercise, lifting your elbow up and lowering it back down. Just to really warm up the left shoulder. Then after a few rounds, bring your right hand to meet your left. Hold it steady. Keep lifting that left foot high. And then release. Come back to a kneeling position. Switch sides again. So bring the strap to your right foot now. Then a little different, you're going to bring your left knee forwards to come into a pigeon pose. And instead of trying to open the front foot out into a 90-degree angle, keep the foot close to the right hip. Then again, you will hold the strap with your right hand. Little bend in the elbow. Then just practice lifting this elbow up. And at the same time, you'll turn your chest forwards. So it's two actions happening. Turning the chest, lifting the elbow. Go two more. Last one. Then bring your left hand to catch the strap. Drawing both elbows together, hold it here. Puff out your chest like a pigeon. Wonderful. Release. This time you'll bend your back knee. So just like before, hold onto the strap, bend your elbow. Or you may just want to have your left hand on the mat for balance. Then lift your elbow up, turn your chest forwards. Go two more times. Go super slow if it's really challenging, so you give your body plenty of time to adjust. And on the last one, if the balance is there, bring your left hand to the strap also. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come back into a kneeling position. We'll switch sides with the strap. Then bringing your right knee forwards to come into a pigeon. Keeping the foot close to the left hip this time. Then your left arm will reach back, keep a bend in the elbow. Lift your elbow up, turn your chest to the front. Keep moving through this a few more times. You want to get really familiar with this action. Then bring your right hand to meet your left. Hold it here. Keep pressing your left foot down into the mat, puffing out your chest. Okay, and release. Now bending your back leg, lift that foot. And again, lifting the elbow up, turning your chest forwards. Go 3 times. On the 3rd time, if the balance is there, bring your right hand to catch the strap also. Hold it steady, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the strap. Come back into a kneeling position so you can remove the strap from your foot. Good. Then we're going to come into a puppy pose. So from tabletop, walk your hands forwards, sink your chest down. You may find that your puppy pose goes a little deeper now that we've really warmed up the shoulders. Open the chest. So start to breathe deeply here. Keep sending your chest down. Start to slow down your breath. Wonderful. Lift your chest back up. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Then thread your left arm under your right. Lower the shoulder, lower the side of your head. And reach your right arm forwards. You can soften your eyes closed here as we start to slow down the practice. Invite your whole body to relax now, gradually melting into the mat. Okay, come back up to tabletop. Then thread your right arm under your left, lower your head, and reach your left arm forwards. And then coming back up into tabletop. Sit your hips on your heels. Then rest your belly on your thighs. Lower your forehead to the mat. And relax your arms by your sides so your shoulders can relax down your back. Last few moments here. Slowly come back up into a kneeling position. And that completes the end of today's class. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned some new skills here and potentially explored some different movements that you've not yet experienced. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you for the next one. Namaste.